Listen, anything cute can still come a messy, fucked up, disgusting looking turd. You know what I'm saying? Ah, it's your boy.
An OBB.
The oldest, most bitter
Yep. Not
of
today.
the.
I'm not bitter today. I had a good day. Yeah, I had a date for lunch.
Who'd you go see?
What's that?
Who'd you have lunch with?
um, this woman I met down at a friend's house. She was kind of helping with him, take care of him,
Okay.
and took her out to lunch, and we had a good time. So we did it again. So I hadn't seen her since before Canada. So I finally got down there and we had a great time this afternoon. Ribs. We had barbecued ribs.
How old is this woman?
70, she'll be 72 next month. She just told me. She looks pretty. I'll be 70 next month.
She look good for 72?
She did. She does. Yes. Yes, she does.
This is where my barometer is. This question right
Uh-huh.
here. This is my barometer for me to know if she actually looks good or not.
Yeah.
Or would you fuck her?
Oh, yes. Oh,
Oh
yes.
nah. Oh,
Oh,
that says a
yes.
lot.
Oh,
That says
yes.
a lot. That
Oh,
says a
yeah.
lot.
Now, are you ready
Michael,
for the kicker?
what's the kicker?
Her house has to be a couple mil.
So you
Uh,
fucking with a cougar? You fucking with a
she
cougar?
lives she lives on one of the barrier islands in Lauderdale,
Mm-hmm.
the high rent district, just on the other side of the bridge.
Very nice.
Yeah, yeah.
You got yourself a little cougar right there, bro. You know, she older. You can play her like she a cougar. Call her your sugar mama. You know what I'm saying?
She's not that just 2 years older than me, so not that big a deal. You get to be
Yeah,
our
yeah.
age.
But you got no, Steve. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. You got to make her think that she's fucking the younger man. You know what I'm saying? She's with the
Oh,
younger man because you're 2 years younger.
she talked about that today. She said
Right?
something about that today.
Right? And she's like, I feel like a cougar. I'm over here praying on your little young ass. And you over there talking about, girl, it take a minute for my dick to get hard, but when it get hard, I'm telling you, I
Yeah.
will not stop
Our,
until it dies.
our birthdays are 5 days apart.
How horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's horrible.
Well, I'm thinking about taking a little staycation for my 70th birthday. Yeah. Yeah. I like the way you're thinking.
Jacuzzi, champagne with the bubbles and the. And she's like, "What's that for?" No, that's just for the water. It's for the water. Don't worry. Look for the water. It's gonna make the water percolate, girl. It's gonna percolate real nice. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. And then after that, I went to the bar and had a couple beers with a friend and got caught up on some gossip, bar gossip. One of our mutual buddies got a DUI.
Oh my word.
Yeah. And it's like his third DUI. So God only knows what's going to happen.
Playing with fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
You playing with fire, yeah, it's gonna get
Yep.
burnt. Act like you can't Uber. The same price you're paying in gas is the same price in the
Shit.
Uber these days.
And he's so close by he could walk.
Oh my word.
Yeah. Yeah, he could have walked.
He could have just grabbed himself, but you don't have a golf cart. You could fucking
Right.
a pedal cart. Shit,
A
a fucking
bicycle.
Walmart cart. A Walmart
Right.
cart. Push that
Yep.
shit and stand in the back. That shit gets
Yep.
you.
Yep. No. Didn't make sense to him, I guess. But this is one of those guys he's smarter than everybody else.
Right.
Yeah. And
There's
if
a-
you don't
there's a
believe,
million-
yeah, if you don't believe me, ask him. He'll tell you.
There's a million of those motherfuckers. Some of these niggas is just brilliant. They like, what do you call that shit?
Yeah, he'll tell you he's smarter than everybody else.
A genius. Like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Certifiable genius? Like, y'all a genius, nigga.
If he was so smart, he'd be able to convince the cop that he was straight. But apparently, yeah.
Convinced me. He'd have been like, yo, word up, nigga. I'd have been like, oh shit, he used nigga in the right vernacular. He was a genius. Huh?
Them and they and he and her.
Right. That's what I'm saying, cuz I'm saying, man, some motherfuckers just don't get it, bro.
Oh God. So yeah. So that's what I did today. And then I came home and started with a little whiskey.
Nice.
Yeah. And a doobie.
A little doobie. Very
Oh.
nice.
I think I took a gummy at the restaurant.
Oh.
I think the
Now,
date
does
the
she
date
smoke?
yeah, and she slipped me a gummy.
Oh,
Yeah.
gummy. So you didn't
Yeah.
put her hand on your dick as a thank you?
Who?
You didn't just like that. You didn't put her hand on your dick, like grab her hand, be like, look, I just wanted to pay the favor.
Yeah.
A gummy for
Yeah.
yummy. You know what I'm saying? Like
She was on the other side of the table, so there's no way she was reaching me.
well, listen,
Yeah, she could have 8-foot arms.
Was this the second lunch date?
Yes.
On the third one, you need to be sitting on her lap.
Yeah, next to her.
Like that's
Yeah.
you need to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
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 Look at Steve, don't get all giddy and be like me and try to get it back to the home and wrestle the clothes off of her and shit. You know what I'm saying? WCW. She's skinny or she's real slim or she's fit or she's fat?
She is round in the right places. Yeah,
Okay.
is she? Yeah. Does she have 10 extra pounds? Yeah, probably. But she's 72.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 10 or 15 extra pounds. Right. Yeah. Yeah, we all do.
That's what it is.
Speaking of that, how are you doing?
Well, as of this morning, I got up this morning because I had to go for a group interview type deal.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what was up with this plumbing company out here. Because I figured, I was like, you know what? I'd rather be doing. I'm still thinking that I'd rather do labor than sitting up and fucking doing paperwork and fucking inventory. So fuck a 7, jumped in the shower, shaved, and when I jumped on the scale, remember the day of the wedding I was at 212. And after the wedding, because of the pasta and all the food and bullshit, nigga, I was up like fucking like 12 to 15. I'm back down to 214. So I'm I'm 2 pounds away from the wedding date, and I'm still continuing the way I'm eating. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Plus, I've been doing a lot of this labor, moving stuff because Meanwhile's coming next weekend. She'll
Oh,
be here
good.
for like a couple of weeks.
Oh,
So
good.
we're clearing out the second room to get, so I'm moving stuff into the container. And while I'm putting it in the container, I'm trying to adjust it. You know what I'm saying? Because to do what I want to. Got up the meeting, but they want to send you
You're
like
cutting in and out pretty bad right now.
that
Your
Georgia
picture
to
is frozen.
hear me. Hear me.
Yeah. It's rough.
It's bad, but do you hear my audio?
You're hearing better now. And now your screen is back to normal.
All right.
I can hear you much
Georgia,
better now.
They want to send a whole group out to Georgia. They want us all to go to the school.
Oh. Oh. There, let me do a song and dance for you now since I'm all by myself. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I should teach you all how to roll a joint. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to teach you all how to roll a joint. Okay. Here we go. From the D420 show. Uh, Now I think these are called white boys now. All right. I'm sorry. That's slang. It's a quote. I'm sorry if I offend anybody. God forbid. But so I happen to like the Job 1.5s. Happen to be a very, yeah, steady customer for them. They should, since I'm such a social influencer, they should send me a carton of them or whatever, right? All right. So what you do is you fold it. Here we are. The glue is on top. Oh, 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 now it's Joe, Smoking Joe. Well, he probably knows how to roll a joint, but I'm going to teach you all how to roll a joint because I'm, yeah. What? Hey, Joe,
You're old.
I'm giving a class on how to roll a joint.
All right.
Um, so it's a white boy. I made clear that it was that, and I made an apology. I'm sorry I had to, be a racist term, but that's what they're called. They're not called joints anymore. They're called white boys. So,
White boys licking.
so I apologize to the public. So I told them what brand I liked, the Job 1.5s, and I gave a shout out to Job. They should send me a free carton of papers since I plugged them. I'm such a big social influencer on multimedia or social media. And has all kinds of trouble today. Yeah, he's having all kinds of computer trouble.
It happens.
Here he is. He's back.
He's back.
I just text you, Stephen. Read what I wrote to you.
I guess it said, Zoom.
Zoom wants me to upgrade, so now our service is shit. Like, oh, you having problems at the lower tier?
Yeah.
We're having problems with the lower tier, but if you upgrade,
yeah, all your problems will go away.
They don't know. I'm about to cancel my payment subscription with Zoom, and we're gonna go to a half hour to 45 minutes on the shows from now on. So from that, I'm doing that this week. this weekend. I'll be doing it. So,
So
gentlemen,
yeah,
be
when
on the show at the right time.
when you cut off, I decided to give a lesson on how to roll joints. You know, it was just
Oh,
me by
nice.
myself. So I thought, what better way, what better way to be on the D420 show than to teach the public how to roll a joint, right?
You're damn right. Smoke Dog, what's up, brother?
Not much in life. Oops. Not much in life.
Somebody's
What's up?
burping. Is that me? Is the audio me or is that somebody else? I'm hearing like,
My microphone is unmuted. Okay.
okay, I'm good.
Oh shit! Oh dear!
What's up, bro? How you been?
Just work. Just got home. About ready to do a load of laundry real quick before it gets full. So keep on the meeting. I'll be right back.
That's what it is.
All right.
Man, Mother's Day is coming up soon. Holy smokes. I don't even try to keep up with this shit, but for some reason, Walmart and Dollar Tree and all these other guys, they want to throw that shit in your face every goddamn minute. Hey, it's another reason for you to have to spend more money. So you can get this nice little thing right here.
Oh.
It's $20.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you want to hear some heartbreak? You want to hear heartbreak? So I had this collection of knives that was given to me. Switchblades,
Yes.
knives.
Illegal?
Buck knives and all that. Good classic knives. I'm talking about knives that have some age on them, some good age on them. So I put them in a box. And I had this foam thing and I gave everyone a slot. I had them all standing up. I had the shit so nice. I don't know from how the box got into one of these plastic containers and put out into the shed. Or maybe it wasn't put out into the shed. And I think more likely, now that I'm thinking about it, now that I just said it out loud, the most likeliest culprit was when we were denied to move into the place and we had to put the trailer out for a week and a half in Brandy's yard where it was exposed. I had tarp, but it was raining and shit all over it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it seems that they were underwater. 20-something knives completely rusted the fuck to hell.
Oh God.
The beautiful handles molded.
Oh
fuck.
God.
Nice wooden, either buck handles, whatever the fuck it was, and wood handles. So fucked up. I opened the box today. I found the box. I was like, oh shit, I've been looking for you. I cracked that shit open. I was like, oh. Like, yeah, I could have laid them in vinegar for a couple of days and work on them. But the handles and all that shit everything's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? In order for me to really fix it, I would have to be able to disassemble every knife to separate the layers from the handles. And I'm like, I'm hurt. I'm just so hurt.
Yeah. I can understand that.
Oh my goodness.
That's a loss. It's a huge loss.
It was hurting. I had this one knife that had this little extra tang sticks it out, so that when you pull it out and you flip it, it just comes on open, and it was like 6 inches of pure murder. You know what I'm saying?
Woo! Well, that's too long.
Speaking of murder and knives, I'm sure you guys have heard about the black kid stabbing the white kid, the twin, at the football game.
What is track meet?
Yeah, track
Yeah.
meet or some shit. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I know black kid stabbing white kid for us is like yesterday. This afternoon? You talking about? But I'm talking about the shit that everybody's talking on the news, whatever.
Man.
What are your thoughts about that? So let me ask Smoke first, Smoke, because I know you're
Well,
also part of
I
the long.
didn't hear the news about it, but if it's kind of fucked up, I guess. Yeah. I mean, what happened really? Kids, track meet, knife, people stabbing. You're not gonna be a winner. I don't know.
No, it was something. The kid was sitting in the wrong bleachers or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's um kind of like what happened at the Raider game one year, or was it a 49er game? I can't remember. One of them two, they beat up somebody because of this shit. Being in the wrong
Yeah,
side.
well, beat up is a motherfucker walking home limped and embarrassed. Stabbed is a motherfucker walking.
Yeah, but yeah, yeah,
Oh,
that's some. Man, it's
Well, the reason I asked you is because I was like more or less, not that age, but he wasn't that far along when he was that age. And if he was going to a school function to play a sport, how would you have felt about this whole situation? Is what I'm saying.
I think it's pretty tragic. All kinds of shit like that is tragic. Somebody not. Yeah, it's just it's today's world's fucking ugly, and when shit comes out of it, definitely just sometimes you're like, oh, wow, somebody, some parents need to go back to the old school and beat your kids for acting stupid.
Common things have been like this a period of time. And like Cain and Abel, Cain was just like, yo, pick up another goat, nigga, and see what happens. Bring home another goat, nigga, and see what happens. I'm telling you, bro, you keep on kissing daddy ass and shit. Bring one more motherfucking goat. My motherfucking word. We're gonna see what happens. See how Cain did Abel. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm gonna say this out real quick to all you undocumented people on Cinco de Mayo. If the party says free beer and ice, don't go.
Yep. Don't go. Because that
Don't
ice
go.
ain't gonna be for the beer.
No free beer and ice at a party. What? Yeah,
First of
come
all,
in. We got
first
free
of
beer
all,
and ice. Party all day. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
if anybody's offering free beer, it's because that shit was stuck in a truck and it's hot as fuck.
Oh man,
Okay? And
free beer.
they
Come
can't sell
on.
it, so it's going for free. But if they say free and ice, the ice ain't there for the beer.
Free beer and ice. Yeah. Oh man, that was my off humor joke for today.
All right. Woo woo.
Practicing my standard like Ant Line. Back
Hey,
on the
hey.
tragedy. Yeah. I mean, I don't know exactly what happened, but because I try not to. I, I don't have time to try to catch it, not unless I see it on Facebook or IG real quick. But um, I haven't even looked at my Google News because sometimes I get shit around the world. Like sometimes I'll hear shit that happens in Florida and shit. But
I should have on all the gun shits on this thing because everybody's like, "Oh, you trying to do something?"
but
Bro, come on.
it's kind of like being um a kid wearing a red sweater walking down the street, and the scraps coming to kick his ass and kill him just because he's wearing a red shirt that his parents bought him or something. I mean, shit like that's happened. So it's the same thing in a different scenario. It just
The bottom line is most of that shit is from stupid minds.
yeah,
Stupid minds do stupid
yeah,
shit. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
And
It's
they
a
don't
waste.
guidance. Sometimes it ain't a mom and dad. Sometimes it's a nigga in the street. An OG that's like, yo, my nigga, it ain't no about just murder every motherfucker you hate. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just about you fucking coexisting with motherfuckers that you hate as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because later on, those that you hate might be useful for something else other than hating.
just,
You know what I'm
just
saying?
is it really worth going to prison for the rest of your life for? In some places, you might end up getting a death penalty.
You keep on perpetuating this whole shit of race, and you keep on trying to make motherfuckers angry at each other. This is the spinoff. Younger motherfuckers can't really put that shit together in their mind that it's not a fucking battle for every single person. I'm saying it'd be the older motherfucker that's seen all kinds of shit that wind up being like, yo, dogs, not everything has to be a battle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes walking away is just walking the fuck away. It ain't punking out. It ain't bitching out. It's
No.
just walking the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? A
Mhm.
motherfucker come over to you, yo, dogs, you don't belong here. You just get the fuck up and just walk off. Like I don't even want to get involved with that bullshit. I don't know what it is.
Not worth
I
it.
said, now, let's be honest, because I like to be honest.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting in a designated area that I think is for everybody, and somebody's coming up to me like, yo, one the fuck about here, whatever, shit can escalate. But I would think that before I stabbed the motherfucker, I would have tried to throw some hands on him to back him down. Now, if that actually went down, because I don't know the whole story, we all hit the bullshit. But if that went down and this kid was taking an L and that's why he stabbed him, then it's going to be a little bit interesting because in that aspect, it's going to be something of almost like the Trayvon Martin self-defense. You feel what I'm saying? That's what his defense would use. They'd be like, yo, they're in the middle of a fight when this dude pulled out his gun and shot Trayvon, and y'all called it self-defense. Whereas, but remember, the Spanish dude in the Trayvon Martin shit was the aggressor initially until Trayvon was whipping ass and then he had to pull out his gun to shoot him. So now the scenario would be that the white boy was the aggressor initially, and then the black boy tried to step up, started getting his ass handed to him, and they stabbed him because he was like, oh shit. Now it's just a crazy scenario. You know why? And I hate it so much because the news comes out the minute it happens without no real information, no fucking context. Just, oh, look what happened. Guilty, innocent, guilty, innocent. Nobody's got context. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm hearing it all over the place on all these gun channels and shit. And I'm just like, yo, bro, we should just fucking wait till the jury does the trial. That's all. Before we start being like, this nigga was wrong, he was pussy, he stabbed the white boy. How you know the white boy wasn't handing him his ass? Yo, listen. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a teenager. But if I'm getting my ass handed to me, I might be stabbing a motherfucker too, is all I'm saying to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think me die. Okay?
Like I said, I don't know the whole scenario, but regardless, it's a tragedy regardless.
Channels like, my God.
But yeah, could be self-defense. Who fucking knows? But it's just a sad tragedy. Maybe it shouldn't have escalated that way.
It takes a lot So I'm sure motherfuckers who have done this before and have gone to court for it, definitely know this. Takes a lot for uh the law to see it as self-defense. You know what I'm saying? Not just because you lose. That's not, you know, because they have to determine. The whole thing is that in the eyes of the law, I'm not saying the jury. The jury is the one that'll make the decision at the end. But in the eyes of the law, it takes a lot to make them believe I was in harm. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in life-threatening danger. Unless we see a video and this white boy's throwing hooks on his neck, is like hot. And he's like, down, his neck is, and you hear the cracks. You're like, oh, yeah, I think he was in life danger too, my dude. You know what I'm saying? Unless we see the white boy stomping him the fuck out. Right. Then, you know, then it's obviously obvious. You know what I'm saying? But it just sucks to have everybody talking about it every day, making up decisions in their minds whether this kid is guilty or not guilty, and we don't know the context. Other than, oh, you know, come at me, bro, or you see what happens when you touch me. Everybody does it. We fucking about. I seen a fag do that shit. Touch me, bitch. Touch me. You gonna find out. Today's gonna be your day. And I'm looking at this guy like, who? He's talking to a girl like that? Like, touch me, girl. Like, oh, okay. I guess that's commonplace. That's what it is. Everybody think about.
Yeah.
So it's just. But it's upsetting. We should demand that the fucking news people don't come out here and bring in all this bullshit before we start getting some court shit, some real evidence. Dick Lickers.
Work.
I
So
love
what
how
else?
they got AI. You know, AI be taking like famous people and making like dolls or something or toys
Oh,
and it
man,
makes like
this is crazy.
packages. So they got this black kid and he's like, touch me and see what happens. Touch me, see what he's in a package with a knife, a varsity shirt, or some stupid shit like that.
Never
I'm
gonna
like,
teach
motherfuckers
that.
is stupid, bro. There's dudes on YouTube making pages, black dudes making pages, talking about, yo, word up, it was self-defense. These motherfucking crackers, you know what I'm saying? They think that they can just do whatever they want. I'm like, one dude was like, yo, we gotta have a civil war, whites against blacks. I was like, oh no, let me tell you something. Them crackers came home from World War I, II, and the new one, III, with all that ammo that they left for the Taliban. That ain't even a quarter of the ammo these crackers done came home with. Right? There was this one event I used to want to go to so bad, they stopped doing it. It was in, I believe it was in Georgia. I forgot the name of it right now. But they had this big ass fucking range and everybody lined up. They had fucking machine guns, 50 cows. They would send drones at nighttime with lights so these niggas could be shooting that shit. And all you see is a line of fucking bullets. It's like fucking 60 to 100 shooting on a line. Yo, the fucking brass, that shit was ridiculous. People go there to watch. They pay to shoot a couple of guns or whatever. I forgot the fucking name of the shit, but they stopped doing it. So believe me, man, these motherfuckers, when I hear city motherfuckers talking about, yo, we should have a fucking civil war. I'm gonna sit this one out, guys. Please don't look for me for help, assistance, or nothing. I don't want nothing to do with this. I'm gonna go to my house. I'll be minding my own fucking. I hear my wife calling me.
Oh, now you hear the wife calling you.
So there's somebody who's shooting every night up the block. It's like 1 block away. It's right behind my neighbor with all the dogs. And she's getting all pissed off and shit. And I'm like, these motherfuckers is ruining it for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because their shit is right behind me. at nighttime. And here I am. I'm trying to keep my shit cool. I'm setting my shit up first. I can do my shit in the daytime. And these niggas is souring this bitch. You know what I'm saying? To that shit. You gonna be all mad at me. You too?
Yeah.
I try to do it. That's what I
Yeah.
try to get.
Yeah, me
Welcome.
too.
Fucking shit, bro. So my tale of woe was my lost collection of knives. Was so hurtful. So Smoke, you don't have a family secret in how you deal with rust?
Rust? Like
Rusty
rust?
knives,
Coca-Cola,
rusty
man.
fold,
Put in some Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Like Coca-Cola.
Well, vinegar actually works a little better, is what I heard.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's some rust be gone. Some chemicals you can put stuff in it.
Yeah,
Coca-Cola and tinfoil, man.
the handles got moldy and shit. A lot of the handles got a lot of residual rust drop off. Shit, look, I'm hurt. I'm hurting.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I'm going to cut off paying Zoom, and they'll probably cut us off live after a half hour or some bullshit like that. So we'll wind up doing probably 45-minute shows from here.
Oh, Joe,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Live made a big announcement.
Okay.
He's gonna quit partaking in the evils of marijuana
No
after
more
tonight.
after tonight.
Yeah, after
What?
tonight. Yeah.
What's going on, brother?
Looking for a job.
Oh,
Yeah.
why one it doesn't do weed test?
Hash.
That's uh-oh.
Yeah,
said
you are
both.
the host now.
Yeah, 30 day, man. I'll just look for a job that doesn't. I mean, is it legal over there yet?
Medical, not recreational.
Oh, well, you can go
Yeah.
get him a medical card.
He can't.
'Cause
You
of the
can't.
gun?
You can't be a gun owner and a medical card at the same time.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Right.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
Sons of bitches. I'm most definitely gonna cut. No more
Yeah.
money for Zoom.
I lucky I found a job, drug test, but it doesn't drug test for marijuana.
Uh-huh. Yep.
But,
Yep.
All right, well, listen, before I get
if
cut off
not,
again.
you got at least a 30-day clean out.
Yeah, I know.
But be
I'll
straight up with it, be up where you go, hey, you gotta do marijuana test. That's how I come out into it. Now these days, fuck 'em. You do marijuana test? We do drug tests, but not for marijuana. I said, cool. And they say, yeah, we have to. Then I said, okay, thank you. Or, I do partay, but if I need to, if I, you can let me have time to clean out. I tried that once before and they fucked me. So, I don't know. Yeah, I was like, I mean, you remember that time when I quit for a bit for a job? That was a couple years ago. And I got just about cleaned out and then get ready to get the job and then they said my car was too old. Should have told me that the first time when he asked. I just find out if you're just straight up with them, they like look at you kind of funny and go, whoa. I said, I'm just being real. No need to hide anything. You guys are gonna ding me for it? If so, can I come back in 30, 40 days and see how maybe I can pass the test. If you're still wanting somebody.
I don't do all that shit. I'd be like,
I'm using the
going there, and
perfect
I'm like, drug
40
test, and they go,
days,
yeah,
40 days to get shunned out. Somebody else will have a job. But I get it though.
yeah.
I got, get clean out, get a job, feel comfortable, start partying again. That always works too. But anyway, where's Ann Live? He's still around?
Yeah, he's there.
There he is. I had to turn the
Yeah.
page. Mm. So what type of work you looking for? Anything or what?
You know what I'm saying?
What type of work you looking for? Anything or
Looking for more, I want to do some labor. I want to do something physical where I'm gonna be moving around. If worst comes to worst, and when if I'm still looking for a job by the time I'm cleaned out, then I'll go looking in the warehouses for fucking, which is it could be labor, but I'm more of an operations manager and shit, so it's gonna be more paperwork and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, exactly. But I mean, what do you got around your area? I didn't know they got
I
they got
got, I got to drive away, but so I'm looking
yeah,
for
drive no matter what. Yeah,
45
crocodile
minutes to an
what the hell? I don't know.
within that range, 45 to an hour away.
Mm.
And that's mostly gonna be warehouses because the warehouses are all like 45 minutes away. You know what I'm saying? To
Mm.
about an hour. So I'm like, I look for whatever locally. You know what I'm saying?
There,
Restaurant.
yeah, there are farms around there he could work at.
There you go.
Yeah.
Be a guard.
You know,
That's good.
Well,
I hate to go. I hate to show up at one of those farms and underproduce compared to my
I'll
cousins.
be
or
well,
or
anytime you don't do like
oranges need to be picked, and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Tomatoes, strawberries, that all needs to be picked.
there you go.
Bro, I'll get
So
fired the first day. I get fired in 20 minutes.
That's
Yo,
that's
yo, how many oranges you
that,
got? I got eight.
exercise.
Yo, nigga, there's 3 buckets. Why you got 3 buckets? What do you mean? What the fuck is one doing? Then what are you doing? Mine, I do nothing. I do my job.
That's exercise work.
Then I'll have that on my resume. Was fired from picking. I'm sure the reply on the resume will be like, Chihuahua.
I'm one of them bait drivers. You might get to shoot somebody.
Oh, now you piqued his interest.
You know?
There's there there's this,
You might have to keep an eye on your
yeah,
on your workers.
there's his inspiration to clean up
There
right
you
there.
Yeah.
I can shoot someone.
He
I was
was
already.
coming for the money.
Going
I
to the
seen
local
it in his
dispensary.
eye. He was coming for the
I was
money.
planning on going to the local dispensary and being like, yo, dogs, you need
Yeah,
security?
yeah,
Legal? I can do it legally.
yeah. There you go.
Bro, I can do it. I'm legally blind in my left eye. Anybody who attacks me, that's
Oh,
like
really?
threatening,
Legally?
I can put 'em down. Legally.
Use it. You go to those fire ranges and practice. I mean, you should be good under pressure, right?
Come on, that's the only part of the test he could pass, for Christ's sakes. Come on.
Stay
Come on.
calm. Everything
Get up
slows
out of
down. My peripherals align with
I
everything.
mean, you have a bulletproof vest on anyway, right?
Got my vest. Got my card plate.
Bam. No, they should give you a little extra money for
That's
having your own body armor.
that's when the niggas be like, oh shit.
No
Nigga,
body
I pull
armor,
out the
no
vest.
boo. I'll make
Smoke.
my own boo.
I feel the shit going down.
Does Penny have the key to that cod piece?
Nah, she ain't got a piece of that. Shit about to hit the fan, nigga. I throw on the vest. I got the soft vest, and I throw on the hard plates on. Boom. Then I
I'm sure
hook
you
up
might
the
need some
card
orange
piece.
peel. You
Boom.
might need some
And I
higher
run out
gun.
like, look, nigga, you ain't gonna shoot me in my dick. You ain't gonna shoot me in my shit. So the only place you got is my motherfucking lip. Because I got my helmet on.
Bam.
Penny's got the key to the cod piece.
I don't know if you guys have Indeed. That's how I got my job. I got on Indeed, and bam, you just put.
So
I got my phone.
I'm gonna go to the dispensary on some shit like this. Like, yo, you need security?
There you go.
Like,
got you.
I'm
Like,
documenting.
listen,
Undocumented.
listen, I could post a sandbag wall right here, pointed right at the entrance. That way, you guys are still locked up in there. I'm behind the wall, so you got to show you that on the camera. If they rush in, they rushing into the dead end. And literally the dead end. You feel what I'm saying? If you ready, cuz.
Just want to buy some weed. Come on.
Come on.
Lighten up. I just want to buy some weed.
Armed robbers coming in, trying to get the money.
It's not the case. Let me just tell you. Because you post up anything that making money, and there's some motherfucking piece of shit sitting there talking about. How can I take it? Yeah. All right, are you guys ready to end the show or what?
Yes.
All right.
All right, well, let's get up out of here. We'll catch up again next week. Bat time, same bat channel. Hopefully, I don't have the same damn problems.
Word.
And catch everybody else next week. Big shout out to Mikey Mike and Chub Dog. Both of them is in the streets doing their business, freeway and highway. Right? They're doing what they gotta do.
In the streets doing their thing.
They up in them streets. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Steve's little mystery date who's got him nice and ready to actually bang a woman his age. That's
Sweet. I don't know about that, but we're gonna find out.
Listen, for your sake, I hope so. Because you're gonna be like, oh my God. This is really
Might bring a sport bottle. You never know.
You're gonna be like, I didn't do anything yet. He's like, well, usually everybody I did was passed out. I'm completely passed out.
I don't want either of us to break a hip.
Yeah. We'll get some Diddy lube.
Listen, Stevie. Statistically, the highest places of STDs, you already know, is in old age home. So old motherfuckers is getting it on. Okay, so nigga, if you ain't trying to get on, you better tell her you're a homo so that she can stop wasting her money. He got a sugar mommy, a cougar sugar mommy, and he over here. I don't know if I'm gonna touch her. I want to touch her. I would touch her, but I don't know if I touch her.
Yeah, that's how I sounded.
Don't touch her.
That's how
Talk
I
to John.
sounded when I talked to her today.
John. How are you? May I get your door? So what would you like, ladies first? Always. Always.
You know me too well, Mr. Live.
Should always pull a woman's chair here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit all the way over there. What the fuck you pull a chair for? You gonna sit all the way there? Listen, I pulled the chair for you. She's like, but you sat down. Yes, so you can sit on my dick. What the fuck did you do? We're eating together, boo boo. Sit right on the dick. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get up out of here.
Alright.
Have a good weekend. Catch you guys next week.
All right.
Have a good week.
Everybody else, we'll catch us. Your boy
Yeah. OBB.
Smoke Dog. Big shout out to Freeway and Highway. I hope they don't get pinched. Listen, do you think tariffs are gonna reach prostitution?
Who?
You think tariffs are going to affect prostitution? Hey, some of those condoms are coming from China.
Well, right. If they're from China and yeah,
Massage parlors are gonna be hurting.
right. From any country.
They're trying to fuck everybody, even the people fucking. Let's
Yeah.
get out of here.
Yeah.
So fuck harder. Steven, start
Yeah.
fucking. Smokey,
Oh.
fuck something. And don't
Yeah,
rape
I'm
them.
trying.
I know,
I'm trying.
I know it seems something.
Yeah, it goes up.
Yeah, you gotta fuck something, bro. You know, and
That's
listen,
that's an extra 200 happy ending.
the new promise for 2025. Fuck something that we don't mind looking at when the lights is on. They're making back.
All these conditions, all these rules. Oh fuck! Oh now, come on.
Music stuff like soundboards
Turn
and
all the
everything.
lights off and shit.
Everything up,
Oh come on!
It's like we're done. Why you don't put the lights on? You're like, wait. I know where the doorknob is. Hold on. All right, here you go. Listen, I don't like the light on in my room. I'm exposing some film, so I need to open this door to jump out as quick as possible. All right.
Electronics probably went into 100 to 200%.
You guys have a great rest of your night.
All right,
Both of
guys.
you.
We'll see you guys.
Gentlemen.